Talking about major events in world history is not always easy to do. This includes the Holocaust. Students at Skyuka Hall recently heard one survivor of the Holocaust share her family's experience with them. It's this week's What's Right with Our Schools.
When I came to this country, I became a citizen of the United States as the proudest day of my life.
We think that it's very important to make history real, and one of the ways that you do that is you bring someone in who's been a part of history.
I was about 8 years old when I went to Costa concentration.
When you read something, we feel like the students read something on the internet or see something, that it's a story that's from far away to somebody that seems almost imaginary. But when you bring somebody in, it makes it relevant, it makes it real.
We couldn't do anything, just work in a land, on the farms, things like that.
I think it was pretty horrible that she had to experience that. I mean, nobody really should have had to experience that.
It sounded as if it was really hard. Took me back to some things that I've also learned from like 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. It just seemed like it was very hard on the people that were in the concentration camps.
My grandfather, my mama's father, and my father, he was German.
You don't have to be a Jew. It was anybody that had property, anybody that was educated, anybody that had money. They took it.
He said, can you forget what the Germans did?
Well, it's no use to keep the hate in your soil, because it just you don't hurt them, but you're going to hurt yourself if you hate other people.
We feel like this was such a special occasion that we could find somebody who was actually in a concentration camp, who experienced World War II, who was put on a cattle train and taken to a concentration camp and could talk about that, and that who's still living and able to share that experience with our students.
If you know of something positive that's happening in our schools, we'd love to hear about it. Just email us at news@wdef.com and you just might see your idea on a future edition of What's Right with Our Schools.